What's up, y'all? We are back with another video. And if you read the title today, then you know what the topic is. And I got my notebook here as well. So today's topic, y'all, is about slowing down, right? Because it's like, if you're anything like me, like I always say, when you really want a lot for yourself, bro, and you have major goals you want to accomplish and all these things you want and feel that you need and all these things, you tend to want to get there fast, get these things quick. Just do as much as you can to move further in the process of getting where you're trying to get and get what you're trying to get. But I've been noticing lately like that it's very imperative that you slow down. Like Nipsey says, it's a marathon, not a race. There is no rush to get to where you're going. Everything you need, can envision and can imagine, you already have. So there's no need to rush, right? So in my notes I have, we think we're on a time limit. And it's like, okay, I know that we get older every year. Time does fly and time goes by fast if you're not paying attention to it and things like that. Time can go. But there's no time limit. You're right where you're supposed to be right now. You may feel you're supposed to be doing this or somewhere else or being this, doing this, but you're right where you're supposed to be right now. You know what I mean? And it's more important to move precise than to move fast, because you can do a whole lot. You can move as fast as you want to, but you can be moving very fast in the wrong direction. You could be moving very fast in the wrong direction, doing a whole bunch of nothing, thinking you were doing something. So it's better to move slow and know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's better to move slow and gradually research, gain the knowledge, get the experience, just even to gain the ability to adapt to things. Like enjoy, fall in love with the process, right? And I put here as well in my notes, right? Slow down and process adjustments. Celebrate small wins. And it's like if you're moving too fast, there could be things that you could be doing better, but if you're moving so fast and not taking that time to think through things, you won't even know where you need to adjust things at, where you need to tone things up or tone things down. You know, you also won't be able to celebrate those wins that you have throughout the journey of you getting to where you're trying to go. Because yes, we're trying to meet or reach the main goal, yes, but when you slow down along the way, you can process and get fuel and motivation from even the small things you're doing, the small increments that you're combining to even get to the main goal. You know what I'm saying? If you want to start reading more, when you slow down and think about what you're doing, you can even congratulate and celebrate yourself for even just reading one page a day, when maybe a week ago or yesterday you weren't reading at all. But if you're moving so fast, you're feeling like, oh, I need to finish this whole book. But it's not about finishing the whole book. It's about getting better at even picking the book up, for one, right? Slowing down, even thinking to pick the book up, picking the book up, and then reading page by page and actually slowing down and understanding what it is that you're reading, getting an understanding for what it is that you're trying to, what resonates with you and what you're trying to get out of what you're reading. And then that'll further fuel you to continue to read, because you have an understanding now. You feel as if these things resonate with you. It'll keep you going, keep you reading. But it's like if you're moving so fast, you might not even retain the information. You might feel like you're getting a sense of burnout, getting tired of even constantly doing this thing. But if you slow down, take your time, take rest when you need it, you'll understand and appreciate yourself for what it is that you're doing already. So another point I have in my notes here says, and I just kind of bullet it off of like each point that I want to hit, basically, or each thing that stands out to me or resonates with me, or things that I feel, thoughts that come to my mind when it comes to slowing down. So one thing I put, the longer it takes, the stronger it will be, because you build experience, knowledge, resilience, and you become well-rounded. When rushing, we tend to miss things or skip important steps. We need all of the experience we can get, which is true. When you're trying to build something, you need all of the experience you can get, all of the backup knowledge you can get, all of the refreshing in the brain that you can get. And what do people say? Like, oh, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? Or things like that. Just like a car. We drive our cars every day. It took time. It took people slowing down in order to build the vehicle so that it could move correctly, not blow up when you start it. You know what I'm saying? It takes those things. I'm sure if they rushed everything, there would be a lot of malfunctions. And even cars these days still have a lot of malfunction and recalls, because people were probably rushing and, not putting in that time and slowing down and actually understanding the work that they were doing. So that's even an example there. And another point I have is, that's why it's important to understand what it means to fall in love with the process. Longevity and durability is the goal. Learning to adapt is a universal skill. So, when you slow down, you can fall in love with the process. You can fall in love with the mess ups, or you can fall in love with the days where, you can sit and think about the days where, I wasn't reading just a week ago, or, I wasn't going to work out just a week ago. But now I've been adding 30 minutes in. I've been adding a couple more minutes in lately. I've been getting more steps in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm enjoying this. And that's what causes you to fall in love with the process. Slowing down and understanding what the process is, the different components in the process of reaching a goal. Because it's like, once you understand it, you can apply it anywhere to the next goal. You can apply it to the next goal. Like I said, learning to adapt is a universal skill. So if you gradually learn to adapt to accomplishing this one goal, you know how to approach the next one. And then another one I have is, it's not about doing less. It's about, it's not about doing less. It's about reserving energy for the right things and making solid, well thought out decisions. Having a full understanding of what you're doing and where you're going, right? So it's not about, we feel like if I move faster, I can get more done. But sometimes that's not the way it works, And another quote that's been resonated with me with slowing down and like being patient is, I've heard somebody say, rushing only slows you down. You ever be trying to get ready for work, or trying to get ready to go somewhere, and you're rushing, trying to hurry up and get out because you're moving, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because you're running a little behind and all that, and then you forget something in the house. Now you think you're on your way in the car and you think you're about to pull off, then you're like, oh, I forgot this, because you was rushing, right? Rushing only slow. Couple of technical difficulties, my bad, y'all. But yes, basically what I'm saying though is, rushing only slows you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's counterproductive almost. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something as simple as you working out and you rushing, trying to hurry up and get reps in, or trying to rush and hurry up and, you know what I'm saying? And then you injure yourself or something, right? Rushing only slows you down, when you really think about it overall. So it's best to just take your time to begin. You'd rather be moving precise than moving fast. You'd rather be moving slow in the right direction than moving fast in the wrong direction, right? So, yeah. And honestly, I kind of had to tell myself that, remind myself of that, even when I was about to make this video. It's like I was in such a rush to make the video. I'm like, I'm gonna just get up and hurry up and go boom, boom, boom. But I'm like, nah, let me get up, get myself together, get my mind right, and then I'll go out here and record the video. You know, it's best if I slow down, take my time getting ready and feeling good and getting myself prepared for the day before I try to hurry up and rush and get this done, because then I feel like it won't be of the best quality. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it'll be rushed. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was also having a lot of anxiety, or I get real nervous and have anxiety about doing these videos, right? But I have to remind myself to slow down, understand what I'm here for, which is to provide motivation, quality, great energy, you know, self-wellness, self-motivation to anybody, to, you know, just promote positivity in all areas of life, you know. And I have to slow down and remember that, and slow down and remember that it's not about how I'm trying to judge myself so hard and all this. It's not about that. It's simply about slowing down, understanding what I am here to do, what I want to do, the message I am trying to portray. And, you know, going from there. Even when it comes to talking, got to slow down and talk sometimes. Like, I have a habit to mumble sometimes or to talk super fast, and people like, huh? You know what I mean? Then it causes me to repeat myself, and it's like, bruh, I just said, you know. But if I slow down, pronunciate my words, people can, you know, understand where I'm coming from, and I don't have to waste more time repeating myself or getting my point across and things of that nature. So yeah, it's just a reminder for y'all, is to slow down, y'all. I know it's hot outside, it's summer, seems like everything's moving so fast, vibes are moving fast, money's moving fast, all this stuff. But slow down, remember your goals, your purpose, remember the process, take it a day at a time, be yourself, do your own thing. You don't have to be in a rush. There's nowhere to get to. You're right where you need to be, you know. Just need to take your time, slow down, and enjoy the process. And remember all it took to get here, and fall in love with that, because there will be more goals to accomplish after the one that you're on right now. There will always be more. So slow down. There is no rush. It's a marathon, not a race. You are great. And thank you for watching. I hope that you gained something from this video today. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, comment below. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Let me know how you feel about the topic. And I also like back, comment back, and subscribe back. So again, I thank you for watching. And there will be another video out soon. But again, I'm not in a rush. Taking my time so that I can provide good quality videos for y'all. So I'll see y'all soon. Peace.